Hi, and welcome to today's screencast on creating data tables in Word documents. Last week we talked about all the different parts of a table: cells, rows, columns, column headers, and all of that information. Today we're going to make a table. So I have data from your class interviews last week, and I'm only going to use some of the information. So I've got 4 categories: name, age, favorite food, and favorite color. Those go at the top of my table. So let's click on Tables up here. And we've got 4 categories, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 17 kids in your class. 17. Now, once you see I've got all these squares highlighted, 4 across and 17 down, click on the square in the bottom right-hand corner and your table will appear. I'm going to type in the category titles first, so I click on the first cell on the top left and type name. Then I can either press the Tab key or click on the next cell or category header and type in the next category, which is age. Then I can either, again, press Tab or click on the cell and type in the next one, which is favorite food. Then press Tab again to go to the next cell and type in favorite color. Now, since these are the column headers and we want them to stand out as categories, we're going to click and drag like this across to highlight all 4 cells. And we're going to make them bold, right here. Bold. Click on the B for bold. Next, we add the data the same way we added the column headers. In the first, and I click right here in the cell underneath name. In the first column, I'll type the name, Becca, then press Tab to go to the next column. Type in her age, 9, press Tab to go to the next column. Type in her favorite food, which is pizza. Press Tab to go to the 4th column and type in her favorite color, which is purple. Now, to save time in this screencast, I've already filled out the rest of this table, just like I did with Becca, but with everyone else's data. And here it is! Voila! Now look, we've got an extra row on the bottom here. So I'm just going to click anywhere in the row and then go over here to the formatting palette and click Table. Now you see this box here with the red X that says Delete Table. You're going to click on the little downward arrow next to it so you get all these options, and you're going to click on Delete Rows. And there it goes. You want to look at your table in a different way. You can select this entire column by hovering over the very top of the column until you see a downward arrow. Can you see it there? Then you click and it highlights the entire column. And then you want to go over here to your formatting palette and you have the option of A to Z sort ascending or Z to A sort descending. We want to click on A to Z so that we see Alasia and then Becca all the way down to Yanasha. And now we can also see that we forgot to put in Thomas between Sophia and Yanasha. So in order to add a row, we're going to click on Sophia, go back over to the formatting palette, and click the little arrow next to this box with the green plus. We're going to click on Insert Rows Below. If we had clicked on Yanasha, we would click on Insert Rows Above because Thomas comes before Yanasha and after Sophia. So let's click on Insert Rows Below, and here's our row, right where we want it. So now we're going to put in the data, Thomas, He is 9. He likes corn on the cob and the color purple. Now our table is complete. Not only can you organize your table alphabetically, you can also organize your table by age. So again, we're going to hover the mouse over the top of the column until we see the downward arrow and then click so it highlights the whole column. Go back over here to the formatting palette and you can sort ascending or descending. Doesn't really matter which. Let's start with ascending. So now you can see we have ages 8.5 all the way down to 9.5. If you wanted to sort it in the opposite direction, hover again till you see the downward arrow. Click to select and click Z to A, sort descending, so that now you have Joshua up here at 9.5 all the way down to Sophia at 8.5. Or you can sort by favorite food. Let's say we want to see how many people like pizza. So go to the top of the column until you see the down arrow, click to select the column, go over here to the formatting palette and sort either ascending or descending, it doesn't really matter. Let's sort descending, and we can see right here 2 people like pizza, Max and Becca. Or, yes, Max and Becca. You can do the same with favorite color as well if you'd like, but we're not going to do that today. Next week, I'm going to show you how to make a chart or graph out of this data table you've created. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.